When you make conscious financial decisions, you may be astonished at how little annual income is truly required to live comfortably. A little forethought and deliberate expenditure can go a long way. Contrary to common assumption, a six-figure income is not always required to live a pleasant lifestyle. There are numerous advantages to living frugally, whether you expect to retire on a low salary or simply want to live on a low income to invest for financial independence. Living on a limited salary can also be less stressful and educate you to live simply. Implementing some or all of these suggestions will allow you to live on far less money than you previously imagined. Stay until the finish. Here are some pointers to help you stretch your dollar much further without sacrificing much. Welcome to Cashflow Canvas, where we teach lessons about investment and money-saving techniques. If you want to make your financial future better, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Keep your bills as low as possible. Clearly, most of us underestimate how simple it is to collect a big set of monthly bills. You begin by adding expenses payment by payment, bill by bill, until you have a mountain of bills that equal or surpass your income. It's easy to slip into this trap, but keeping bills low and resisting the impulse to raise monthly expenses takes discipline. Budgeting is an efficient way to ensure you keep your bills low. That's not always pleasant to hear, but it doesn't have to be as tedious as it seems. Making a list of your monthly expenses and subtracting them from your income is a smart place to start, and it will give you an idea of how much of your income you're spending. Once you have an idea of what your savings rate should be, you may seek for ways to cut your bills on necessities. There are numerous ways to save costs without making any sacrifices. Live within your means. When you hear this statement, you typically think of a lower-income person attempting to move ahead financially. The truth is that even wealthy people must live below their means in order to become prosperous. Having money left over at the end of the month means you won't have to go into debt. Ideally, you'll have enough money to pay all of your bills, invest at least half of your earnings, and still have some money left over. Extra money can be utilized to invest more, replace goods that need to be replaced, or purchase a desired item or experience, all while keeping your savings intact. When you have some wiggle room in your budget, a home repair, auto repair, or other unexpected expense should not be a problem. Make provisions for extra funds. If we're lucky, some of us will get an extra chunk of money every now and then. Perhaps you received a bonus or overtime money at work, and your next paycheck will be higher than you usually budget for. Having a strategy for your money is the best approach to ensure that it is used efficiently. You may put it towards debt to minimize your overall liability, into an emergency fund, or into investments. Maybe your house will need to be repaired soon, and these cash will help you remain ahead of the game. This is an excellent opportunity to prepare ahead and take care of such matters. A lack of planning will lead to spending on items that aren't necessarily vital to you and have no future value. It may continue to reward you indefinitely if you carefully choose where to direct extra money. Be cautious when it comes to buying and entertainment. Going shopping without a list of what you want to buy is an easy way to spend more than you planned. If you do this once, twice, or even 3 times every month, it might negatively influence your budget by $200 to $600. When you're attempting to live frugally, it's a lot of money spent on things that weren't even important to you in the first place. Waiting at least 24 hours before purchase is an excellent way to prevent buying unnecessary products. This can help you avoid the exhilaration of shopping, which makes it easy to spend impulsively. It's enjoyable to spend money on entertainment, and it's critical to include it in your budget in order to stay satisfied. Is it necessary, however, to attend a concert every 2 weeks, or would once every 2 months suffice? Do you need to attend sporting events on a regular basis, or can you save them for special occasions a few times a year? It is unrealistic to eliminate all leisure and shopping expenses, but there are ways to cut costs. Before you buy, do some research. One item that is often forgotten before making a purchase, whether it is a piece of apparel, a car, or even a house, is research. Not understanding everything about a product before purchasing it puts your investment at danger. How many people conduct very little research before purchasing a car? Making a large financial decision without first researching repair costs, fuel consumption, long-term dependability, and other factors is dumb and risky. The same logic can be used to a home appliance. Why would you spend $500 on a washing machine without first conducting some research? Although those machines may appear comparable on the showroom floor, their quality can vary greatly, resulting in a dramatically varying useful life. Without doing your homework, you could end up paying $500 on a machine that only lasts 5 years. If you had done your homework and spent the same $500 on a superior product that lasts 10 years, the cost to you would be roughly half. Maintain your possessions. Preventative maintenance goes a long way and is frequently disregarded. People are busy and forget or just do not prioritize preventative maintenance, which ends up costing them far more money than necessary. Any technician will tell you that maintaining your vehicles is essential if you want them to last a long time. Doctors will advise you to eat healthily and exercise in order to maintain your health and save money and issues in the future. Maintain the heating and cooling systems in your home to keep them working efficiently and to reduce your power expenses. When compared to a neglected system, a well-maintained system appears to last indefinitely. Simple maintenance will almost always save you money and frustration in the long run. Spending should be prioritized. You must prioritize your spending unless you have unlimited funds in your account. To begin, essentials such as housing, food, clothing, and other necessities must be funded. After you've taken care of them, move on to non-essential expenses or items you'd like to spend money on at some point. Making a list of 5 or 10 items you want to buy and organizing them into the most critical or urgent ones is a good strategy. A new set of living room furnishings and a family getaway may be on your list. Determine which is more important and give it a higher priority. If you don't prioritize your costs, you can end up buying stuff you don't even want. They weren't significant, and you're now sacrificing what you actually wanted. This is a practice that even millionaires must practice. Spend your money on things that are important to you. Simply because you have a modest salary does not exclude you from spending money on things that are essential to you. Do you appreciate having a great supper out once a week? You can include it in your budget. If you enjoy taking road trips, there are methods to include them in your budget while still living on a limited salary. It can be a dreadful way to live if you avoid any unnecessary spending and solely budget for expenses month after month. Nobody wants to go through life unable to spend money on things that make them happy. Keep in mind when you're spending that living a modest lifestyle that doesn't necessitate a stressfully high salary delivers enormous value in and of itself. Learning to compromise is a valuable financial and life lesson. Compromise might refer to your finances, but it can also refer to other elements of your life. This does not, however, solely apply to low-income people. Anyone who does not have a limitless income must make everyday sacrifices. When these practices are implemented, it is possible to live happily on modest salary. You'd be amazed how little money is required to live a nice, stress-free existence. As we conclude, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you found value in this video and learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you in our future videos. I would deeply value it if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support will help us to create more valuable content, and we can work together to secure your financial future. What are the key takeaways from this video that you can share in the comment section?